Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy, professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com. So today I want to talk about the weekly forecast December 12th through December 18th. So thanks for joining me today. Come to my website and you can sign up for classes, mentorship programs, readings, all the things that a professional astrologer would have to offer. Okay, so come find me there. Today, I want to talk about, we're going to start with Monday, December 12th. The first aspects I want to talk about for the day, which is kind of going to be a theme for the whole week, is the Sun in Sag makes this trine aspect to Uranus and Aries. Fire trine, a lot of fun. What we get to do with this, really all about meditating, opening up the heart. And it's not about quiet meditation, but it's about really stepping into what your purpose is, what you want to do, where you're feeling inspired and where you're feeling lots of new ideas. This is an opportunity for us to, at least at this point in time, write it down. We're in that gibbous moon phase. I'll get into that in a sec. But with this Sun trine Uranus today on the 12th as an exact aspect, it's early in the morning. We can feel very inspired the moment we wake up, or even in the middle of the night. And if that happens, get up, write stuff down. We also have Saturn, because the Sun and Saturn were connected a couple days ago. But Saturn's coming up. It's only 1 degree away from connecting as an exact aspect. The exact aspect of Saturn trine Uranus is going to be Christmas Eve. So this aspect is applying. What this means is with Saturn coming to Uranus, we now also have an opportunity here to take those innovative ideas, those breaking away from what is old and stepping into something new, using these ideas that came through with maybe with the Sun energy, right, just earlier today or in a week or two ago. It doesn't matter. This energy is building and building and building right now. With that Sun and that Saturn and Uranus in a trine creates this opportunity to take action in these innovative areas where you're thinking. Innovative areas, what does that mean, right? It means where you're feeling you need to step into something new. A lot of people are fearful of things such as that. But the soul of the universe is basically, if you will, the energies that be, are really trying to encourage all of us to step a little bit outside our comfort zone so we can break into some new territory to get rid of what's old. So think about that. Think about where you feel inspired and the ways that you want to inspire yourself, inspire others, and create a whole new path that you've never gone down before. It's a great opportunity. This is what we're looking at this week. Now, the moon phase starting on Monday is gibbous. The moon moves into the sign of Gemini at 7:41 a.m. on the East Coast. So we're having a full moon in Gemini on the 13th tomorrow. Already a video out on the full moon just in and of itself, so go check that out. There's a link in the text box below here, and if you're watching on YouTube. So the gibbous moon is similar to what we know as Virgo, because it is about perfecting, it's about analyzing and interpreting what's going on in the world, because the moon is getting brighter and brighter and brighter. So this is your opportunity to perfect what you're looking at, to interpret what you're looking at, to put the details down on paper of where these new and innovative ideas are coming from. And that's the big theme for December 12th, all right? A lot of stuff. All of this doesn't happen all in one day, so just allow this energy to continue on into the next day, and that's December 13th. December 13th, I've already done a thorough forecast about the full moon on December 13th, so please go check that out. Video link for that is the video before this one, or find it in the text box below this video, okay? But additional information I want to add to December 13th is the information on Mercury. Almost, it's preparing to go retrograde, so it's in what's called shadow phase. And I don't find Mercury retrograde to be troublesome, because I'm a Gemini, it's my ruling planet, but it's only troublesome when we're trying to move too fast. That's truly the gist of it. When the planets are going retrograde, it is about reflecting and going within, not going ahead, full steam ahead without thinking about anything or without planning. So this is something that we all need to consider. So Mercury is actually it's considered out of bounds right now, and it will be until it goes stationary to direct on the 19th. And what that means is, like, the signals, this is the period that is more uncomfortable than the actual retrograde itself. When a planet is as far as the math of it goes, I don't want to get too deep. We're not getting a clear signal. called out of bounds. We're not getting a clear signal. It's like when we're talking on the phone, the cell phone, and we're driving. We shouldn't do that. Have a headset, right? We're talking on the phone, and we know the other person's there, and we can't hear them clear. This is where communication gets a little effed up. This is where it gets just a little, we're not sure exactly what's going on. So slow down. This is the key to Mercury retrograde. So even while it's in its shadow phase, before it stops, because it's slowing down to stop, slow down yourself, take some time. That's what we're going to add that to the 13th, okay? Because this is going on all week. All right, I want to move on to December 14th. On December 14th, the moon enters its own sign of Cancer at 7:09 a.m., and this is East Coast time. And with the moon in Cancer throughout the day, it makes a hard aspect to Venus, which is only a quick hit at 9 at night, which is just a little bit about adjusting what we're doing. That's a great night to be like wrapping presents, and it's not a good night for shopping. I'll just tell you that. The moon makes a trine to Neptune that night as well, and so not till 10 p.m. in the East Coast, but we might feel a little out of touch with what it is that we want to be spending money on, okay? So Wednesday the 14th, a little residual effect of the full moon, but not an overly active day, just the moon moves into her own sign. We want to be home. We want to feel like we're home. All right, I want to move on to Thursday the 15th, the moon in Cancer. Again, we know caring and nurturing energy. At least that's what we're looking for. That's what we feel like. We feel like staying home. We don't really feel like going out. But throughout the day, from 5 in the morning until 11 at night, the moon's making all kinds of different aspects. And so this is just a day of waxing and waning feelings and emotions. It's really what it comes down to in a nutshell. So if you're having a day, don't think that if something massively great happens, the whole day is going to be like that, and don't think if something really shitty happens, the whole day is going to be like that. It's not. Thursday is a day when the moon is just making hard aspects and easy aspects, so we're just going to have days like this. And it doesn't have to be a massive up and down emotions. You could go like that, right? You could have feelings that are very people around us could be misbehaving and acting up. We do not have to be feeling that. We can stay in our own calmness and our own center, okay? That's the best way to do this. Where do you feel calm? Where do you feel center? All right, so on Friday the 16th, the moon enters the sign of Leo at 8:15 in the morning. So for Friday and all the way through Saturday, that moon in Leo represents a heightened sense of passion, a heightened sense of emotion. It's fixed fire energy. And so when the moon is in that, we want people to really acknowledge our emotions. And the other piece of it is like, what am I passionate about? What am I looking forward to? Because this is a great party sign as well. So Friday night, Saturday during the day, Friday night, Christmas parties. Even if it's an office Christmas party, be careful you don't drink too much. You could have just a little bit too much fun, and that might not be so great for coworkers, but that's Friday night. Saturday on the 17th, with the moon still in the sign all day, making a multitude of aspects throughout the day, some easy, some hard. So Mercury's still slowing down. Here's what I recommend. I recommend that if we're going to have some fun shopping. And even if you're a person who has to work on this day, put in passion, put in fun into your work. Even if you don't want to be there, figure out how to be happy about it. This is the great way to use this moon in Leo, right? And if you are somebody who's out shopping and having fun, be aware of your emotions, be aware of your space, and be aware of those around you so tempers don't have to flare up, because sometimes tempers can flare up with this moon in Leo. Then by the evening into the night, what a great night to go out looking at holiday lights, Christmas lights, if you will, to go out and to have a Christmas party, just to go out to dinner. This is a fun Friday and Saturday. So take advantage of those opportunities. And again, just take your time in as many circumstances as possible. Take your time. If you push and you go too fast, then that's where flare-ups and ego issues will show up. All right? Don't do that. Next I'm going to finish up the week on Sunday the 18th. So the moon and Mars in an opposition can feel rather feisty, right? Mars is in Aquarius, that's fixed fire, right? Leo's fixed fire. Mars in Aquarius is fixed air. I know I said fire, I didn't mean to. That energy on Sunday at noontime, that could be with a little bit of stress and tension kind of finally pops through the top, right? So if you're feeling intense, if you're feeling stress from somebody or stressed yourself, go find a way to diffuse it, all right? And then when the moon enters the sign of Virgo at 12:52 p.m. East Coast time, that is when we start to become, again, more discerning, more analytical. We get to look at what's gone on over the weekend. You know, another way, really mundane way to look at this is like, here's all these different gifts. I have a table over there that's got all kinds of little gifts on it. So who gets what? So we get to spend Sunday wrapping our gifts, looking at thinking about how people that receive these gifts from our hearts, you know, how they're going to be happy and thrilled. It's a great way to spend Sunday, a day of gratitude, a day of looking and focusing on the things that you have, the things that are important in your everyday living, in your everyday life. And I think that's a great way to end this week forecast on Sunday the 18th. Focus on what's important for you. Be grateful for those family people, the people that are in your lives, friends and family. And let's have a great afternoon, a great Sunday. All right, leave you with that. Come to my website, astrologer.com. Share this video. Once a week, I give away a free 20-minute session from those who share. And anything else? That's it. Blessings. Gift certificates are available on my website. All right, love you. Blessings. Namaste.